Welcome back, beautiful people. I have got the interior. We got the interior in. Both boxes are in. And I've got all the interior sitting right here for this big 40-inch Spindrift. A whopper. So, I'm going to try and make this as brief as I can. I'm going to try and make it as easy as I can. But, I mean, you can just see the size of this. I mean, look how big that is. That's huge. But Gary Stair at Toy Cake Collectibles, he printed this for me. I'm so thankful that he was able to print this out for me. The big one too, this big Spindrift. Without further ado, let's get to looking at this interior. I'm excited, y'all. I am so excited because now we are fixing to get into some fun stuff. So, are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so here it is, what I've been waiting for such a long time, y'all. I've been waiting for this quite a while, and Gary Stair has given me his all doing this for me. I mean, this is just fantastic. I mean, look at this incredibly huge interior and quite detailed stuff I might add. I mean, oh man. I'm trying to debate if I want to light those hatch controls. I don't know. I think it's hollow, so I might be able to if I wanted to. I'm really thinking about doing it, but we'll see. And so that, you know, it's yeah, I showed you one of these on the other episode that I was doing. It's some great stuff. I'm planning on lighting these buttons. You can see those buttons right there. I'm planning on lighting those, so I'm gonna paint the whole thing, and then hopefully I'll be able to scratch off the buttons only. And I may even use some Tamiya transparent paint and make those things colored. I don't think I'm going to have any moving lights on these. The way this thing's built, I really don't want to do much drilling in here if I don't have to. So I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think I'm going to do that. But they are going to be lighted. So that's no big deal there. And there's the other side. Here is the front cockpit with the control yokes. Very nice. I'm planning on having all this stuff detailed lighted too. Probably going to have a flashing red light there. I may have these flashing as well in sync. That's what I'm planning. I won't boast and say that I'm going to do it. I'm going to say I'm going to attempt to do it. And then here are your seats, your cockpit seats. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I cannot wait to get to detail painting these beautiful things. And there's your passenger seats. Oh, that is just gorgeous, y'all. That's so gorgeous how they did that. Look at that. Look at that detail. Incredible. Incredible. And these are the floors. This is the passenger cabin floor, and then this one is the cockpit floor. And in between is supposedly going to be the hallway. It's a little narrow. So, but I believe that'd be the hallway. I think I'm going to have to make a wall, sort of like that, but I'm missing the closet wall, kind of the door right there, kind of sits right there. So I'm going to make one of those, which is no big deal at all. It's actually going to be fun because I'll be able to do some scratch building. Over here is your exterior stuff. I had this when I got the big 40-inch right here. I didn't really show it too much. I kind of wanted to wait till I get the interior before I showed all this. But yeah, here's that big old dome. I may have to get him to print me another. I guess he printed it. Yeah, I think he printed it. Print me another dome. That way I'll have one in clear and another one in red. And maybe this one will yellow like the original miniature, you know what I mean? Kind of yellow a little bit. And then, yeah, this is for the dome as well. Side grills that goes on either side of the front viewport. Engines, beautiful. I mean, look at that beautiful work. So yeah, bye. And then he was testing out a few little things, and he came out a little short on this one, so he sent me this one, which is a bit bigger, which I think will work if I ever wanted to use it. I don't know if I'll be using this or not, but it sure is cool to have. So that's pretty cool. I'm really glad he sent that as well. But okay, so back over here, this is the stuff I've got for it. Okay, so let's start here with the paints. Okay, Okay, y'all, I am kind of copying Randy Cooper when he did his 24-inch Spindrift, like I've got right there, and also right there. I'm using his paint colors that he used on his 24-inch, like well, it's called Mate Sea Green now, but it used to be pistachio, and I'm going to use that for the interior colors, which is that, that mint green color. And then this darker color, I think it's got some darker colors, like this counter right here, I think is a darker green. I think this up here is a dark green. I had to go back and look, but there's some things that are darker green, and I'm kind of using this. And of course this orange, yeah, I'm going to use this for the exterior. To me, it's a great color. I know some people say, you need more red. I don't know. I lean more to this color. It's just, I don't know. It looks good to me. I don't really like my Spindrift personally to be kind of a reddish color. I like it orange, and that stuff seems to flip the bill. And of course, this is the filler primer. I'm probably going to use regular primer on this stuff because, I mean, this is 3D printed, y'all, but look at how smooth the finish is. It's like model kit finish. It's incredible how detailed this is. It's not filament printed. I think it's some kind of resin printed, but I've never seen resin quite this smooth like this. It's incredible to me. I guess it's out there, but anyways. And then of course I'll need some reds. I'll need some blacks and some olive green or drab green. For the seats and stuff. And then here is felt fabric. I am going to attempt to use this stuff for flooring, for carpet, actually, because if you remember on the original set, it was green. It was a greenish, it was like a, it was that 60s green, I reckon. And I think it's on both the cockpit and the passenger cabin. Of course, the hallway as well. The hallway on the original had steps, and I think you had steps here and steps here. I'm not sure if I'm going to go that route or not. We'll see. We'll see. It's kind of tempting to do, but we'll see about that. That's a pretty extensive work. And so that's what that fabric's going to be. And look at that. That cabinet. Oh boy. I was thinking about making the doors open and close. I don't know if I want to do that or not. We'll see. It'll all come in time. And then this, I asked, okay, this is what I'm going to do for lighting, at least the intake lighting. I contacted Ralph Tanalgia, I think that's how you pronounce his name, over at Tenna Controls, and I asked him if he could make me a special light kit for this Spindrift, for the engine intakes here, which, if you know Land of the Giants and you know Spindrift, these things pulsate, and they pulsate and sync with this. So they use the customary way is red, okay, but they did these pulsated sometimes in blue. Also, sometimes they pulsated fast, sometimes they pulsated slow. In the first part of the series, they were pulsating fast, breathing fast, kind of like breathing. And then as the series progressed, it seemed to got slower and slower and slower, the lighting. So here's what I had him do. I had him to make some lights with these in sync for these, and also for this, for both red, and then to switch to blue if I wanted to. Plus, he gave me a potentiometer. Is it in here? Yeah, there's a potentiometer. You can see it right there. To where I can control the motion of the lighting, whether it's fast pulsating or slow pulsating. And he did that from scratch to me, y'all. And he gave me a diagram on how to do everything. Wow, that right there is absolute professionalism right there. That's awesome. And so I have got a nice kit from Tenna Controls from my pulsating lights. I'm going to use, for the rest of it, Evan Design for all my other lighting. And it's going to be kind of simple. It's going to be pretty basically simple. I think I'm going to drill some holes, put some lights here and here and here. And again, I'm still thinking about these hatch controls. We'll see about that. And And so that's pretty much that. Let's see. And then this, I'm going to have to take this outside to my barn and demonstrate this for you. Okay, so if you remember in the episode Manhunt, it's mostly herd manhunt, where the ship was, you know, a convict came across it and took it and put his jacket over the ship and took it off somewhere, and a bunch of policemen, or a couple of policemen, you know, went out and chased him, and he went in quicksand and all that crazy stuff. It's really cool. It blows a kid's head away. But when they were trying to get the ship out of the quicksand, because, you know, the convict dragged it in the quicksand with him, and they were trying to get out, and, you know, he kept pushing them under, and so they wanted to shut out the beta control system. Dan had an idea to shut out the beta control system to skid them out of there.
Throw that breaker switch. You're off.
In so doing, there are about, I think there are three settings. So you got the rev up, idle, and then the rev down. So it's like this. I'll show you. And I asked Stan at Starling Technologies to do this for me, and he did this from scratch. I think he used some kind of a jet fighter pilot sound engine for this, which is kind of basically what it is, I believe. I think it has a little bit of Jupiter 2 in it, but I didn't have him put the Jupiter 2 pieces of it in there. He just put that jet in there. But anyways, so I flipped this switch like so, and where is the? But if I can remember how I did this, let's see. I'm gonna flip this switch. And so it stays steady. Flip the switch, revs down. So basically what I did was, let me turn this off, I guess. Well, you turn it on. So basically what I did was flipped on the on switch. Flip that switch on and it wound up. You can hear it wound up a little bit. And it did that for a couple of seconds, and then it went steady. And it stays steady until you flip the switch again back off. It goes pew. You know, that kind of thing, and it kind of imitates that effect that, you know, like when Steve said, "Power off, Dan, power off."